Okay, YouTube viewers, so as I promised, first episode was nothing but organizing and planning, architect drawing. I'll show you what I've done in a second, but we've just got the subjects of Weslenium Empire arriving to kill us. Just a reminder, Weslenium Empire is these red ones here, and the victory condition for this scenario is to destroy all these red encampments. Okay, so where are these lads? It's just 3 lads with some tools, it looks like. Right, soldiers should be on reactionary force. I don't tend to allow them to actually run around by themselves as a reactionary force. But if you leave them with that little reactionary force thing ticked, they are technically guards, and that gives a little mood boost to some of your other allies who aren't guards. See how slow these lads move. Honestly, once we get iron smelting, I legitimately might even smelt down these heavy iron armors, and I could crown myself the Bone King and build my entire throne room and throne out of bones, and then I could have all my soldiers cover themselves in bone armor, bone weapons. I can get him. Good lads. Does this lad need to be finished off? He does. How are we injury-wise? No immediate danger. No immediate danger. Death in 40. Okay, we're going to have to treat that, unfortunately. There's no capturing him. Let's strip him before he dies. He might have something we can wear. Doubt it, though. And finish him off. Oh, that's right. One thing I did forget to do, pause, is to lay out all the beds. Okay, so furniture. We got 6 people so far. Wait, 2 of them are married, so we'll let them sleep there. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 medical beds, and then a load of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guest beds. The guests obviously are going to hate the accommodations from the beginning. But it doesn't matter. I just need people here as guests. Yes, sure, Chip. Use !Rim mods. Okay, let's look at the priorities. Who's our doctor? It's Lumpy. Right, who's my plant cutter? A plant cut would be Gould, it looks like. Or Gould. We saw some heal root. Go get that heal root. We've got injured people. We've got greedy people. Unhappy with bedrooms. Well, he's going to be unhappy for a while. Okay, Davis. Drop this armor. It weighs a fucking fortune. Travis, get over here. Did we get any of that heal root? Yes. Excellent. Good. Right, and yeah, you're still wearing your... But where are you hauling that to? No, something's gone wrong here. Hang on. Oh, she's opportunistically hauling the chunk. No, don't do that. Gear. Drop that. Drop that. Okay, good. Right. Injured people, go rest. Lumpy. Tend. And that reminds me. Let's see here. Medicine shouldn't be kept here. I literally want a separate little stockpile here right next to where the beds are going to be. Clear all critical medicine. And yeah, why? Oh, hang on, did I not assign? That's why. Wait, not soldier. Everyone just wear worker. Lumpy. Tending to Davis. Tending to Anya. Tending. Tending is happening. Trees are being chopped. Let's work out who is what and who should be doing what, because people are going to start starving soon. I can't hunt yet. We need lumber to be able to produce a bow. So I think actually Davis should focus on fishing right away to get some protein for us. And handling and training and drugs and hunting. So go fishing. If you can't go fishing, go hunting. If you can't hunt, handle animals. Everything else should be a 4. Although, entertaining, handle, train, I think that should all be a 3. How often is he going to be competing between entertaining people and handling animals? Probably not all that often. And hauling we'll leave as a 2. Don't clean. This base is going to be filthy. Okay, so Davis, and by the way, if you guys want to get in here, no. I can rename these colonists after you. Who's going to be our leader? Who can we name as Stobbie the first? Anyone who's got the best social skill. Looks like Otto. Right, so this is Stobbie. Right, so Stobbie, let's look at where your skills lie. Fishing. I'm a fish hunt. Social. I'll get some food for us. But are you still bleeding, dude? Go and rest up. Lumpy, why are you not tending? Wait a second. What? Hang on. What is going on here? Blood loss minor. Oh, that's a scar. That's why. And that's a scar. I thought that wasn't actually handled. Right. Tending. Okay. Next. Travis is clearly our cook. So butchering is your number 1 priority. If you can't butcher, then you should cook. Bed rest should be a 4. All plus should be a 1. Brewing. The problem is brewing actually affects working with wood, actually, strangely enough. Who is our best crafter? That would be Travis. So if you can't butcher or cook or brew, then you should craft. Yeah. Everything else should be a 4. So that makes... this will be Mr. Namores. You will be our cook and crafter. Cook crafter. So that's why I can look at this screen here and see who should be doing what. Saga, where do your skills lie? Nowhere really. He's more of a fighter, so we can use him as our, I was going to say cleaner, but he can't actually clean. So hauling, delivering, loading, cremating, refueling, harvest, grow, basic and refueling. Basic, haul plus, refuel, rearm. Actually, refueling, because this base is going to be so demanding with using wood, I think refueling should be his number 1 objective. I could set him fishing too, and then he'll be our artist, but I mean, we're not going to be doing much art. Right, so Saga is our haul. He's not cleaning, is he? He's our hauler and refueler. This lad is like the definition of a peasant with his skills. Lumpy, the tender, is our doctor. And what's his other skills? Animal handler or grower? So doctor and grower. So Lumpy, your number one priorities are obviously to look after people. Hall 1 is a 1 for everybody. Dr. Grower, don't bother with refueling or rearming or... Well, basic, I suppose. Everyone can be 1 on a basic. Because that's so rare that we do that. Doctor and Grower. So don't handle, don't train, don't cook, even though your skills are not bad. We can set him as a cook if we need to, if our main cook goes down for whatever reason. Growing crops is your number 1. Growing and harvesting. Cutting plants is your number 2 objective. And being a doctor. Mining, ugh. That's a pity he's got a passion there. We can try work that in. This is the only cleaner we have. Maybe cleaning should be his second, third objective. And then when it comes to when I need mining, I need someone who can do basic stuff. It's such a pity my hauler and refueler can't do basic or mining, because mining is going to be used for gathering sand and clay to make bricks, but we're not going to be doing that for a long time. So a future colonist that joins can do that. Doctor and grower. Okay. Harvest and grow. Cut plants if you can't do that. Clean the base up if you can't do that. Haul. Gould. He's a decent warden and a jailer, but of course, well, I should be 1 for that. I think when he's entertaining guests or when I have people that I'm working on in a jail, I can just suspend fishing. Gould. Don't bother with that. Keeper. God, starvation. I need to pause because I need to force them to gather some berries so that we can just get some food going. We don't really have much of a hauler. Delivering is taken care of. We've got a researcher, that's nice, but we don't need him anytime soon, really. There's a distinct lack of basic skills. Gould the keeper. I think I want to set him as a crafter and a stone cutter. He's gonna handle wood. He'll cut trees, cut them into green logs, and then you have to put brewing. Drugs, don't worry about. Crafting. Smelting and stone cutting. He can be the stone cutter, I suppose, if he's got nothing else to do. And you know what? Help with growing and harvesting, because that doesn't happen all that often. I'm setting my priorities this strictly because I can start to see who gets idle when, and then we can start expanding the responsibilities. And you're the leader is pretty much the same as Stobbie with his skills. I don't need wardening or jailing. Handling and training is taken care of. Cooking and butchering is taken care of. Hunting is taken care of. I don't have a builder. Okay, so Anya, that's on you then, dude. If you can't construct, deconstruct, or repair, or if you can't do that, then you should mine and drill and quarry and haul. Right, cool. Starvation, huh? Plant cut, 1 priority is Gould, who is sleeping. He shouldn't be sleeping. Oh, he's stargazing. He'll go to bed in a second. Actually, I probably shouldn't have set the cutting trees. I should have told people to prioritize cutting bushes. I kind of wish that bush cutting was a separate thing from tree cutting. Need these berries to get harvested. I think in the morning we'll send our soldiers out to go attack some animals. And let's just get this iron. Orders, mine. Because the iron is useful for building a lot of stuff. Have we got someone on stone cutting? Gould as a number 3 priority. Okay. Hang on. Don't we have a night owl? Saga and Travis want to sleep together. No, not for guests, damn it. Saga and Travis. Oh, that's right. Lumpy is a night owl. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. The Lumpy shouldn't be sleeping. Why is he sleeping? Probably on the next day the cycle will kick in. Right, Lumpy, as long as you're awake, let's start looking for berry bushes and forcing you to cut them. This realistic darkness mod makes it so difficult to see anything. Right, what kind of animals do we have here? Ibex, there's buck, wild boars, turkeys, hares. Nothing that I want to domesticate right away. When the sun is up and we can see what's going on here, I need to see if I can find some ruins that we can deconstruct to give us processed lumber. And best case scenario, we can find ruins that have some processed steel. Because we need steel to make our wood processing. And a few other tool cabinets and stuff like that. What's that? Dead turkey. Spoils in 2 days. Grab that shit. I don't see any ruins around here. Damn. So that is a negative. Oh, damn. Getting our hands on steel is going to be so hard. Well, one of the first things we've got to build is a bloomery for turning coal and iron ore into steel. Clear ore, critical. Coal. Iron ore. Bam. I need to make a crafting spot. Let's see, get some firewood going so I can build that fire. Crafting spot we'll do right here. Smash mechanoid. Make firewood until you have 100. And start doing it again when you have 20. And then we will stockpile our wood over here. Wood logs. That means we can actually start planning where we're going to put our wood processing. So getting this carpenter's trestle in the beginning is the one big challenge. Imael, how are you? And then eventually, once we have pallets, we can make them out of bone and we'll put processed and unprocessed wood there. Right. Digging at iron. How are we for food? Not good. Well, my soldiers quickly get some armor on. That was Travis. Was it Saiga? It was Stobbie. Get armored up, lads. We have some boar hunting to do. That means the lads are going to get injured again, which kind of sucks, but if we can chop up hopefully like 3 or 4 boars before they, as a group, start to fight against us. Get them, lads. Hope you guys like Kazla ribs. Pork. Bacon. Bacon. Right, that'll do as a good start for some protein. Finish off. What does finish off actually count as, I wonder? Let's Stobbie, go take off your armor. I think we ran out of heal root. I'm just being quite particular about where I leave the armor, so at least I know where to find it. Right. God, it's going to be so hard to get some processed lumber. What I need is some visitors that have something to sell. Travis. Is Anya not even injured? Awesome. What about Stobbie? Oh, yeah. Left middle toe destroyed. Yeah, good. He's tending. Good lad. What about Travis? This is good. So, plants are being planted. I wouldn't have started with a cotton, personally, but oh well. Saga is hauling. That's too early to tell, MAL. It's going to be interesting having this little fishing ground here right behind us. Defending to the south is going to be difficult. Gould. I'm glad with the fact that we're washing here. We don't have to go too far for the pawns to wash themselves. Who's my miner? Anya. I'm going to put mining up to a 1. I just wanted to get some iron, because I need that iron to build the first latrine and primitive wooden well. Well, I could actually... Could do have bone, that'll be fine. Never mind, bone. Who's my cook? Travis. Travis, I know you're having a rest here because you fought, but I need you to get butchering, dude. Butcher creature, do forever. And my crafter... is Gould. I need Gould to chop some firewood so we can get that fire going. Travis, go butcher the creatures. Let's expand the zone and allow you to keep meat. My builder. Anya. Don't eat raw meat, damn it. You're supposed to not be eating... Oh, that's right. I didn't switch everybody over. Food policy, no raw food. Wait. New policy. No raw meat. Okay, so on no raw meat we have no raw foods. Close. Save, yes. No raw meat. Travis is our cook. What's his cook skill? 11. Amazing. So he can go straight to cooking simple meals like that. Do 2 per colonist. And don't use smoked meat. And we want to leave meals here as well. Excellent. Medical. What is this? Blood loss. Malnutrition. Look at that glorious meat. Oh, I'm on an insulting spree. No. Let's see if Gould can calm me down. There I am shouting your mother was a hamster at my fellow colonists. For fuck's sake. I'm here for... What's wrong? Oh, I failed. Travis cranking out the meals. Nice. And now that we have bones, we can get the toilets going. I think chill with the bloomery is not that much of a priority. I want my builder to start getting these latrines going straight away. Good. Stobbie has snapped out of it. Now at this point normally I would just build these rough walls. Yeah, cobblestone walls. It uses one chunk and it makes a wall. But I really want to see if I can use stone cutting at the stone cutting spot. Gould. Just to make blocks. Limestone blocks. So we'll keep an eye on Gould and see what he does. How about some light here, lads? I'm so encouraged to see these crops going down so quick. Rice, corn. Still have 0 meals. I suppose it's very slow going on this campfire. Travis, my dude, I'm sorry, but you need to just crank out the meals while everybody's sleeping. As soon as I have some cut stone blocks, maybe I should make a kitchen smoking thing, but I got to mine all this away first because the kitchen's going to go there. What I'm talking about is the stone oven, which we need blocks for, 50 blocks. About 6. Okay, Travis, that'll do for now. Stobbs, what you doing? Fishing. I think I'm actually fine with that. Keep some fish coming in. Excellent. Now we have a spot where we can wash and we can go to the loo. I just want to keep an eye on my crafter, Gould, when he wakes up. I want to see whether he's going to go straight to stone block chipping to make blocks. Why is everyone hitting the wine? Shouldn't be. Okay, we have enough bone. Let's quickly get some furniture down. And shelf. Ah, he has to grow first. That's fair enough. Let's get the crops down. Even some fish. Excellent. Then eventually, once we get our clothing, so I'm keeping all this tainted clothing, because eventually we're going to break it all down. Keep this map. And before I forget, if I till the soil on my crops, that is going to give us a nice big boost to growing speed. Where's the heel root going down there? This is going to look so good once I can actually put the paths down. Okay, feels decent. But lumber production is going to be the first challenge. So we've got iron ore. Where is the nearest coal? Let's get some coal going. It's probably also worth... Oh God, my brain, I lost my thought. As I'm getting older, it's happening more and more. I'm like forming a thought and it just... Smooth brain syndrome. That's right, I needed to look for... what's it? Metal slag. Steel slag chunks. Because those can be smelted at the bloomery to give us some steel. We just need steel in the beginning for, here we go, log carpenter's trestle. Like all of the tools and production stuff needs steel. So bone shelf, clear all, critical, simple meals. Mood's not looking bad. This feels good. Alright, these guests, let's see if we can trade with them. Stobbie. Now, production-wise, there isn't like a tailoring spot, is there? Tailoring spot, researching spot, crafting. Is there anything in the real early game that I want to try and get done here in the crafting spot? Bricks I've tried in the early game, it's not worth it. Rawhide, cutting up and sewing together various types of leathers. I think you have to use processed leather for that. Or is it hides? Because I want to see if I can make clothing out of unprocessed leather. I might do it. Just some things like a summer hat and like some parkas. We're definitely going to make skull masks and bone armor for everybody, that's for damn sure. But the recurve bow is the #1 priority, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. So what does it actually use? It requires hides. Oh, well, okay. Let's put this as do until you have 500. I'm just curious to see about how that works. Nice, the soil is going to be tilled soon. Ah, good day. Honestly, the fishing feels kind of pointless. It doesn't seem to be generating enough quick enough. I think I just need to send my soldiers out to go chop up animals like that every day or two. Ibex ram, ibex doe. More boars. We'll get these 4 boars here in the morning. Hello, hello, what's that? It's a timber wolf. Right, we're going to have to chop up the timber wolf as soon as the soldier lads. It's Anya, Stobbie, and Travis. I'm just going to keep reminding myself who's got the best melee skill. 15, 9, and 11. Yep. I wish I could move the order of what these pawns appear in. It would make it so much easier to control, or like be able to group them, you know? Also, Gould should be producing stone blocks at some point. Okay, you lads have got some food. Let go. Consumer meal. Travis. Forswear. 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 And then try to trade with these guys, Stobbie. They got nothing, unsurprisingly. Right. If I actually use the drafted hunt... Okay, that doesn't work. H. That now should sort us for protein for the day. Let's kill the other rat. It's probably not a good idea having rats running around the base. Good protein. Travis. I love how finishing off casualties is part of the drafted orders. Okay, so that we're good for protein for a day or two. But hang on, I forgot. You lads need to be told to go take your armor off. Wait, why are fish corpses being put here? Does that count as raw foods? Don't keep any kind of foods in here. Put it there. Who was the doctor again? Lumpy. Sorry, Lumpy, you gotta wake up and tend to some nerds. Excellent. Cool. There's animals ready to get butchered. And a mad squirrel that wants to die. I'm fine with that. Damn it, Stobbie, you're supposed to... Why are you using the bone latrine? Just fucking... Never do cleaning. Just kill the damn thing. Ugh. I'm unfortunately gonna have to wake up Lumpy again. No, wait, I thought he was the cook. Travis is the cook. Travis, get busy, my man. Gould. Excellent. Started producing limestone blocks. I think the first thing we spend the blocks on is the kitchen. But that's got to get mined first. So let's go structure, wall, limestone wall. And just give the pawns some privacy, because they do get a mood debuff when they use the toilet in public. I need more space here. Excellent. I also like that we're having some stocks of bone. Oh god, I forgot to kill this thing. Here's Stobbie, Travis, and Anya. As you can tell, I don't want that dog around us here. Timberwolf. Dangerous. Is that crazy how much this armor slows him down? Move speed minus 0.8. Okay. Anybody get hurt? Stobbie a little bit. No. Sweet. Anya, what's upsetting you? Ravenously hungry. Travis, dude. Go cook, please. I think we up this to 3 per colonist. I mean, otherwise the morale's looking pretty good. So vegetarian and raw food can be kept here as well. The fact that we have these berries now means we might even maybe want to put some fine meals down, but nah. All of that's got to get mined. It's going to take forever. Although I wonder if I don't just do those few blocks, because we have some iron ore already. I do some coal first, because once we've got coal and iron ore, we can actually get some steel done. And until I get this log carpenter's trestle going, we are going to struggle. Alright, good man, Travis. You have a rest. My miner, it's Anya. What's she busy doing? Okay, finish constructing this first. Fair enough. That's fair. I like that I can go straight to actually stone walls constructed rather than going for cobblestone walls and having to and then actually replace the cobblestone afterwards. That's a nice surprise that it's actually viable to just use this stone chipping spot. Like, look, it's super slow. But what do we need for the actual stone cutter's table? C30 steel. It's exactly what I'm talking about. It's so hard. And once the steel becomes available, let me just get in my head sorted out what do I need steel for. The butcher's table, not so much. That can be whatever. Field smithy can wait. The fuel stove can wait. Brewery, the research table can wait. It's just the stone cutting. Tailor bench is only 75 wood. Right. What should our faction be called? Stobbie. And what is the settlement called? This is Stobbiesburg. Welcome, lads. Is that a baseball cap? How cool is that? Cloth baseball cap. One thing I need to check is that the way I've been building toilets for the pawns historically is like this. I put the little stall door right there. I just need to check whether, if they stand on the doors, does it actually give them privacy or not? Because if the pawns are still getting that mood debuff, that won't be good. Excellent. Extra button-down shirt. And even better, I now have the... where is it? Steel slag chunks. Okay, it worked, of course, because they don't stand there and use the toilet, they use it from there. Excellent. And yeah, go till the fields. And we're going to be fine for food pretty soon once this first rice crop comes in. We will have to be vegetarians for a little while, but hey, what can you do? Hay grass. What is this here? This is corn, rice, cotton, hay grass. I mustn't forget to keep checking what animals wander into the area, because as soon as we get anything that produces eggs... This is a female turkey. Does it produce... It does. We should maybe tame these female turkeys then. Should we try that? Does it say here how long it takes to produce eggs? Okay, tortoises. Do they produce eggs? They do. Well, why not? Raccoons. Platypus technically do produce eggs. This game is amazing. It actually has it. Hares, squirrels. Some horses would be incredible, but we're not quite there yet. How many stone blocks do we have? A fair amount, actually. Should we secure the longhouse? I think we probably should. But before we do that, Anya, who's our only miner, needs to go mine that coal that we found. And maybe the cold crystals as well. Finish the bloomery. I should probably bury these corpses. We just need 20-something steel to get a burning pit. And then I won't need to bury anymore. I think you can argue that a burn pit is a priority as well. It's the first bit of steel that we have. This rice harvest will be ready in like a day or two. Excellent. Hey, we have our first customized tamed animal grazing zone. So with the grazing animals, I just don't want them coming into the actual buildings. It's so annoying when your animals come in and eat your meals. Let's see here. Furniture, animal sleeping spot. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hey, and I've got the turkey as well. We're gonna have eggs soon. Excellent. Probably should have done this sooner. That mood boost is... debuff, rather. Would be upsetting everybody seeing these rotting corpses. Blech. Look at this turkey taming. And we can even train the tortoises to fight for us, which we might even do. Click to sort by this column. So what does guarding actually do? It can be assigned to a master and it will follow and defend. Awesome. Medieval combat tortoise. A group of hunters from Exodus Empire are passing through the area. They'll hunt you for a few hours and move on. It's not even in this tile. And what's nice also about having tortoises, I don't have to feed them. They can just graze and feed themselves. Is it worth taming buck and doe? Because then I can just slaughter them when I'm ready to... Well, why not? I've never really taken that approach to getting protein in the early game. Oh, I see. Gould is making rawhide. Interesting. So, in that case, shall we... What can I use the rawhide for? Throwing net, but that costs steel. Primitive bowlers, I'm not too worried about. Pelt coat. For warmth and armor. 80 leathery, why not? Or we can make hoods, tribal kilt, and ponchos for everybody. Let's do that. Actually, I could have done this better. I could have done the first one. So, with Travis, count equipped, count when away, use anything. Is the... Oh, here we go. We can use rawhide. Okay, that's cool. All right. So, I mean, that's going to be shitty quality, but that's kind of whatever. Copy that. Paste there. Paste there. And then we can have everybody wearing those, like, medieval peasant uniforms right from the beginning. An iron mace. Excellent. So this mace isn't as much damage as whatever I've got here, this gladius. But I think I prefer the mace. Just because the mace will mean... gather my thoughts here, hang on. The mace will mean that when we fight enemies with it, there's less chance of killing them, and then that's going to help us have a better chance of having guys that we can chuck here into our, little prison area. Cool. 53 minutes. Good episode 2. I think we've accomplished a lot. I'm curious to see what we're going to do with our little, hoods and tribal kilt and tribal poncho. I can maybe crank out some pelt coats as well. Let's do that. So when winter comes along, everyone can wear a poncho, a kilt, a hood, and a coat. War masks, headdresses. A bear headdress. Just needs leathery. Doesn't give defense or insulation. Does not offer defense or insulation. I'm just thinking of maybe doing some kind of hat that I can give to Stobbie to show that he's the leader. Right, good episode. Martin, thanks for the resub, my man.
Did something happen? And where am I in this?
We can chuck you in now, Martin. We had to restart Martin because at the previous start I had music mod packs in that had loads of copyrighted music. So like I pressed upload on the videos and within seconds the copyright strike. I was like, oh, fuck, whatever. It doesn't matter. I only have like a few, a few hundred views, but it's the principle of it. Because if they get copyright struck, then you guys have to watch adverts when the episodes start. Right, YouTube folks, when we come back, what we're going to focus on in the next episode, we have the latrines built. I think that Anya, our builder, finished the bloomery, which is almost done. Then we can try smelting those slag chunks for a bit of precious steel. And then with the coal and the iron ore, we can set one person to just smelting that to make steel. Once we have steel, we can then build all of the workbenches pretty much. and that'll be big for us. But then once Anya has finished that, she'll go get some coal. Once she's mined the coal, we will take these limestone blocks and I think build out the whole longhouse and have that be our first little place where we live. After the longhouse is secured, we'll then do the jail so we can start recruiting people. Cool. And there's a big crop coming in soon. The first bit of rice is already busy dribbling in. Good episode. Thanks for watching, friends. I'll see you tomorrow.